Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us for another episode. We're here with my boy Dabgear, Daileygoodz, one stop shop. So, 10 years in the industry, 15 years with Dabgear. Started off with High Time Cannabis Cup in Colorado. That's where he got his inspiration. Say hello to my boy.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
What's up? What's
Down
up?
here?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's been a minute in the making. I'm happy to have you on the show.
Hell yeah.
It's been a pleasure to know you for so many years, see you maneuver through the industry and all the great things that you've been doing.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
I love the growth I see. So yeah, we got you here so you can talk a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself, let them know who you are, what you're doing, what you got going on. Go ahead.
Yeah, like you said, Dabgear is one of the first things that I kind of got into with the Cannabis Cup. I used to go when I was about 18 years old, actually. I had my med card when I was out in Denver, and they allowed people who were 18 and up to go if you had your med card. So it was pretty blessing, honestly. It was really cool that I was able to experience that. They were only there for like a couple of years for the High Times Cannabis Cups, and they were actually really dope.
Oh yeah, and do you remember what year that was? Was that like 2015?
Yeah, I think it was like
2012?
2013, 2012-ish, 2014. It was around all those years. Yeah, they had a few different ones, and I was able to go to a couple of them. And one of the things that I noticed was everybody would be in just massive lines of waiting for like a dab out of a dab rig and stuff. And that's what kind of gave me the inspiration for Dabgear, because I was like, what if somebody could just have something they were rocking or wearing, and they can just go and take a quick dab and say what's up, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, so what is Dabgear for the people that don't know?
so it's a functional pendant. You can use it for dabs on the go. It's basically a nectar collector. Check it out. I got one right here. Got into wire wrapping recently too, so this is a little thing.
Oh, that's super nice. Is that like a gem?
It's what do they call them? Rubies.
Oh,
Those
okay.
synthetic rubies or whatever. I got a couple of them from the homie and decided to wrap them up, try them out, see what I can do.
Oh, that looks nice.
But yeah, it's basically a pendant. You rock it as a pendant, and then you can pop it out. It's a nectar collector. So you heat it up, take a dab, and then you throw it back together. It's good to go.
And nobody's the wiser.
Yeah. I've taken it all over the place too, like Virgin Islands. I've taken it like hiking, camping, different festivals and random stuff, events, and it's just a sleek device to have, you know what I mean? Low key, you don't got to worry about too much besides a little lighter and like a little torch lighter and some dabs, some good dabs.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's awesome. And I noticed you've had like different styles, and you've partnered with different people with hats and
Yeah, that was the main thing about the Dabgear is I didn't really have like glass blowing skills or anything like that, so I had to reach out and find people who can create the pieces for me and stuff. So I drew it, designed it up and whatnot, and reached out to multiple glass blowers and quartz glass blowers too, or the quartz artists, because not too many people work with quartz when I was first trying this. And like you were saying about the different type of styles, we were able to kind of incorporate different like glass artists and create different style pendants and whatnot. And that's where I really kind of grew my branding and whatnot, and was able to reach out to more and more artists, more and more creatives. And that was my biggest thing, is I like to like showcase and like let people know like, yo, this is A1 Functions and Puke and Beagle and different glass artists that we were working with, you know what I mean? So that's the main thing that we were trying to do, is like express that there's creativity out there and can create you some stuff, you know?
yeah, and it's awesome to be able to bring the community together, knowing some local artists or people that are doing great things and have visions, and bringing your visions with their visions and collaborating,
Yeah, because eventually I was like trying to get the product out there, and like you said, bringing the community together is the best way to kind of go about things, because you can reach out to existing glass shops, existing businesses, and people who are out there and trying to hustle and whatnot. So you can throw events and go to events and connect and collaborate, and it's the best way to grow, really.
That's awesome. And how long did it take you to bring that into fruition? So when you had that first vision or idea of you know?
From the first concept, like the drawing and whatnot, I remember it was like right after the Cannabis Cup, I'd come home and I'd draw it out, and
Artists
hoodie
and
version
glass
concept of it.
blowers and
That's one thing I do.
geneticists.
I want to make something where people go out and snowboard and have like first torch in their jacket and
in spring
dab out.
over here at Indico.
But yeah, it was expensive trying to get into all the materials, so I had to kind of shift gears and go towards just getting the piece made itself. And originally, like I kept it in regular hoodies, and
So like they can
that was
pop
probably
up
about
and
like
if they do art, they can maybe put up a mural or live mural.
So I was just constantly
had a couple of murals, Crusader and Rubzilla.
Oh man.
after that, next year after that, I noticed the summertime. I was like, hoodies ain't gonna really do nothing on summertime, so just like bucket hats kind of came to the first mind. I was like, I'll just put some in the bucket hats, you know, like a fisherman type hat type deal. Cause
yeah, like almost have the string that comes down. That's
what
piece.
made me think about it, because the strings on some of them, like the safari ones or the fishing hats and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just throw some Dabgear on that. Might as well.
And that's some tenacity, you know, and determination to be able to envision something and within a year have something come out, and then the following year have another product come out.
Yeah, it's a lot of process, and like you said, tenacity, determination, just like not giving up on it, making sure you find as many resources as you can to put it all together. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's that grit, and I love to see it. I know my audience loves to see it and loves to hear these stories. It definitely gets them pumped up. And tell me how it grew, because I know you started, you know, with the Dabgear, and now you have the Daileygoodz. So what is it? It's like a storefront, or
yeah, it's a shop inside of a shop concept. So think of like a Sephora inside of Kohl's or something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or Starbucks inside of King Soopers type deal. You know what I mean?
okay,
So,
like a boutique shop within.
yeah, it's just to kind of like draw traffic and keep people like there and staying longer for their stay, for their visit and whatnot. So that was the concept I kind of had behind it at first. And originally it was for Dabgear just alone, just the Daileygoodz shop. They pitched it to me to where they said, yeah, go ahead and take the space over and create you whatever you like and whatnot. And from there, I just kind of put together all my ideas from like the Dabgear, how I promote all the different artists and all the creatives and whatnot. And I was like, well, I might as well just create a shop for people. That way we can just promote everything that all the homies and everybody that I've met throughout the years, you know what I mean?
Yeah. To showcase everything.
Yeah, because I want to highlight all them more than anything. And that's where a lot of my products kind of get lifted off too, because of the collaborations and whatnot. And right now I kind of push the brakes on it to where I can design a little bit more and develop the next version of it. But for this meantime, I'm trying to do a couple exclusives too, just so I can kind of build the hype up on it and get some headies going a little bit more and get people kind of more into the heady lifestyle again, you know what I mean?
Okay, and headies in terms of the Dabgear itself, be making some heady pieces with them.
Yeah, like some real designer type pieces, because the main thing that I had envisioned for it was actually like jewelry, because it's like a necklace, it's like a pendant. The bigger version that I have for hoodies, it's a little bit longer, so it sits on your neck just like a nice little pendant, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's where I was trying to design it a lot more like heady style, to where it'd be something you would never notice. It would be functional, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take it anywhere,
That's
take
like
some dabs and whatnot.
Teddy bear, the teddy bear's head comes out and you dab and you put
like
it back.
the rappers, they have the giant medallions and whatnot, you know what I mean? The giant chains and all that. So
that would be awesome.
It's kind of the concept I was trying to go towards, so that I can deliver high-end and exclusive pieces to people who are up on the stage, people out doing movies and shows and whatnot. And that's more like the direction I'm trying to shift towards right now, just so that they can become a memorable product. Like people recognize it and they're like, oh shoot, that's a Dabgear. I remember seeing that in the movie or something, you know what I mean?
And having maybe one-on-ones that were made specifically for certain people.
Like Snoop or Tommy Chong, or you know what I mean? Like,
that'd be so cool.
Wiz, he be dabbing too, so just get my dab heads out there, right?
Yeah, 100%. And on the go, where they can be wherever they want to be and be able to get it in.
And to keep it stylish too, that way you have some like little style to it, you know what I mean? It keeps it fresh and unique. That's the way I kind of developed the Daileygoodz shop, is just like bringing all the pieces together with people that we met throughout the years, and now we're at a point to where we could try and expand the shop and whatnot, and that's why we moved out to Springs and to travel out to Pueblo a lot too. So we're just back and forth between all the spaces and just getting connections together so we can launch off another spot and whatnot.
Yeah, and I definitely love what you're doing with bringing the community together, because like I've seen artists go in there, do like performances, showcase their music.
Shout out E-Money, shout out Moniz. Yeah, they pulled up recently and did a mic drop. It was a pretty nice sesh too. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope, and I love seeing it. You know, and being able to go to events, seeing them, and then seeing it, you know, at your shop, and like, oh shit,
facts.
it's plugged into the community, you know, and that's where you want to be.
Yeah, because that's the main thing, like I said, is promoting everybody and everything that they do, because we need more of that really out here. Is not too many people know there's a lot of creativity, a lot of talent out here, and you see people out in Atlanta, out in Hollywood, out in everywhere else. That
Miami.
They get all kinds of attention and whatnot, and there's a lot of media coverage and whatnot. So it's what we need more out here is people who are pushing the local and pushing all the creativity that's out here, you know.
Which is so much of it, you know, it's overlooked on how much creative activities are going on.
Yeah,
here.
facts.
Artists and glass blowers and
that's one thing
geneticists.
We do out here now is the creative lot on first Fridays in Springs. We do it over here at Indico. So
talk more about it.
We invite everybody that's creative, that does live art or anything really in general, just to kind of pop up in the spot in the parking lot and around right here. And
so like they can pop up, and like if they do art, they can maybe put up a mural or live mural and people can see them.
We've had a couple of murals, Chris Haven, Rubzilla, a few different ones. They set them up right out off the side, and this next one we're doing is going to be for glass blowing live art. So we're trying to get some like glass blowers to do some live blowing and whatnot. And this is another location I'm looking into expanding, the Daileygoodz shop. So trying to bring it all together full round, you know.
That's awesome. And I think definitely the Springs is lacking of a culture spot.
Yeah, it's a lot more popular in Denver. Even like when I was moving from Denver out here, I would ask people about Springs, and they said that they came from Springs up to Denver for the events and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
It's needed out here too, and that's what we discovered is just like there's a big need for it. And one thing we're doing is planning a thing with a glass shop called Elevate. So they're going to let us showcase some products from Indico.
They work with the veterans too.
I think so. The Elevate Glass Gallery. Yeah. They do a lot of different things. It's really cool. They actually one of the inventors of the Silver Surfer, I think. The vaporizer.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. We didn't use it for.
It's pretty tight, honestly. I tried it when I was there, and it hit clean, like smooth terps. It was nice.
Oh, so man, I haven't had one of those in so long. Those were like the original back in the day.
Yeah, straight up vaporizers for real.
Yeah, that you would pack it and hit it.
So
and then move it
they're
around.
The creators of that. So I found out that when we did the meeting the other day, and he's got the whole shop and everything, and he's expanding the whole building into like
is that the
marketplace kind of. I think so. It's about 10 minutes away from here, like a couple exits down.
Okay.
Still getting familiar with the place, but yeah, they do events every third Saturday of the week or the month too. So they're popular with the community out here as well, and that's one thing we wanted to kind of tap into and showcase a lot of the new products that Indico has. They have one thing called Johnny Dang right now, where they have 3 different phenos of it, so they're letting customers kind of test them out, see which ones do the best and whatnot.
That's my favorite. You know me, I'm a bit of a geneticist, you know, so I love, you know, being able to cross 2 strains and then pheno hunt and then get that feedback from people. Because, like, you may say, you know what, I don't really like this. This has this type of pepper to it that makes my lips, like, sore. And I don't want nothing.
Has a different preferences.
And then you have somebody else try it, and they're like, yo, it relieved my back pain. I finally slept for the first time in 10 years. And you're like, okay, maybe that should be on the rotation. You know, and what I like to do too is sometimes I'll do a cross, and I'll let, you know, the people that are trying it name it. You know, they'll get to try the terms and come with names, and whichever one we like the best, we'll go ahead and slap that, because
that's tight.
You know what I mean?
Makes it more interactive type.
Yeah, because it might hit a memory for me, but that memory nobody knows what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But you give it to the public, and like 10 people are like, this reminds me of some, I don't know, some ice cream or some
Yeah.
shaved ice I once had at the park. And they all say the same park. And I was like, well, we're going to call it that park because all these memories are associated with these terp profiles and what it does for you, you know.
Yeah, that's what weed is too. Is it brings community together, and you make friends, you make family. You know, that's what I've always loved about the cannabis plant itself. I started when I was young too, like probably high schoolish.
You want to get into that? You want to talk about the first time you
a little bit. I mean,
or
I think the first time was in definitely like sophomore summer and out of a soda can.
Yeah, y'all probably gonna get up and see me, right?
The classic soda can. Yep. Yeah, one of the homies, he put me on. I was like, fuck it, I'll take a quick little toke.
Yeah.
And I just
You remember
went and played
the
basketball
strain?
after. No, I'm probably just some swag or something, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, it was way back in the day.
I bet basketball felt so good. The wind was blowing, crossing over,
Yeah,
air
just
ball,
like-
I feel good. Yeah.
The second time I smoked was more intense, though. It was actually like, I could feel it.
Oh, so you felt like the first time you really didn't feel it?
Not too much, yeah. It was
Yeah,
chill.
most people say that the first time they don't really feel it, but then you're like slam dunking, doing things you don't normally do, and you're like, I don't feel it, you know, and you clean the house.
Got that energy.
Yeah.
That was a sativa.
Yeah, I had a friend one time, we sparked him up, he wasn't really a smoker, and we smoked, and he was high. I thought he was high, so he's like, I don't feel it, this, that, the third, and then he like jumps in the pool with his clothes on, and I'm like, bro, you're not feeling it? He's like, I don't feel it. You're in the pool with your clothes on, you know, I'm not gonna say his name,
Yeah.
he's a doctor now, but
It'd be that way.
yeah.
Yeah, that's tight though. I'd love the brand genetics and whatnot, because that's one thing I was interested in college too. When I was moving out to Denver and all that, and exploring the cannabis and all that, I was interested in plants and genetics and all that. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool to meet y'all.
Yeah, no, it's been a great pleasure meeting you. We've been good, you know, friends. Every time I met you, we were always in the corner taking dabs. Like, Dabgear, I'm like, I want some dabs, let's go. And there'll be places where we're not even supposed to be smoking, and we're just like, oh, looking behind the fucking shit. Yeah.
That's the point of that.
You know, almost getting kicked out of, I think it was Temple. Was it Temple, the club? When they're smoking. And the freaking security, like, hey, put it down. Ah!
I'm like, I smoked here before, shit.
Come on, man, chill. But yeah, we definitely, you know, love working with you. I believe we did a collab that we had one of our bucket hats and you retrofitted it with the Dabgear.
I got to get you some cash for that too, actually, because it was in the first steps of Daileygoodz we were opening up, and they were still getting like their employees and everything going on, and I think they had like some
Drop colors.
it was like tied to the
It was too good. They couldn't pass up on it, you know?
Shout out. I mean, he was like, yo, that should fly.
Yeah, I need that. I'll take a charge. Please.
That was tight though. That was for a bucket hat show that we did. I gotta bring that back too. It was called the Handmade.
Yeah.
Got like 30 plus artists together. I'm gonna bring it back, and I want to do.
I appreciate it. It's a seed that goes into the tetrahedric. Okay.
Those are the 3 different styles we have.
The THC symbol goes into the DNA strand, and then there's Generation U breed or.
I've even done like backpacks and
brother. That's raw as hell.
just like
Like a built-in pocket with the stickers and you just
take it camping and stuff.
It's like a camelback.
Yeah.
Something DVD vibes.
Yeah, that's exactly where I got that from. What the kind of skipped around a lot. This is the Surge Blade draw, the person who made this. So that way you're all flagged out. It also matches the socks. We greatly appreciate you. We really appreciate your time. We know each other for a long time, and again, I'm happy to see what you're
Connecting
doing,
with everybody in the community, really, and just kind of supporting and up to
Appreciate you as well. You've always been
creative,
nice knowing you and whatnot.
do as much as I can with that, just so I can like
I'll pick up some collabs
there.
there. I gotta come check out the
age with things. And
Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do.
like I said, it's one thing that I kind of didn't have too much when I was starting out and whatnot. I didn't really have too much support. The more you show love and support,
I think they're getting in touch with the single source. So they probably gonna be taking over them pretty soon.
Yeah, it's more so what we're doing is just kind of
run some rosin.
connecting.
So
I guess through
through
Daileygoodz, we have a space above the shop, inside the center building, and they let us do events up there too. So and parking lot and downstairs lobby space.
Yeah, the car show.
Yeah, they had the low and loud there. So
You guys hear that low and loud?
so we just try and connect the community with the events, and that's more of what we've been doing with that. Is kind of we developed it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then we have the
Partnership.
Black Foods, which is black maple
Another
crossed
thing
with
we're working on, but more so I've been trying to focus back into
and it has
Dabgear
more
stuff.
of a
Heady dialed.
Gorilla Glue hash.
And I also saw that you guys
OZK.
A little bit, yeah. We're more so in Colorado. Just
almost like
basis
still
'cause,
not
got
like
family.
those, like maybe like the candy females
But,
that we're about to drop, and then we're female hunting.
I
ones.
especially kind of like
They're
right
gonna
now.
be exclusively
Kind of slept on
like,
Springs.
just for the shop.
I was all driving back and
So
forth.
and the people that were
Never really stuck there too much, but
Definitely for sure.
recently we just started
super
working.
excited.
Some of the new ones.
Just
Yeah,
appreciate it
for
all.
sure. We're gonna try some stuff after this.
Bikes.
Here, but
It's a nice strip right here to the all Colorado.
yeah, they have. I feel like they need to change that. They need to have some type of lounge. Or,
Community. Just like
you know what I mean? Like in Cali, when I went there, it was so surreal. To be able to walk somewhere, grab what you want, and then they'll be like, go upstairs, and then you go upstairs, and they have a lounge where you can consume or enjoy the flavors, and they have bongs.
Yeah, I think that's in Vegas.
AC,
Yeah.
everything there too. It's AC,
The lounge, it's all in the building.
That's perfect. You know what I mean? You get to actually try. You can go back and be like, I want more of that. Or like, that wasn't too good. Let me try something else.
Colorado's got to catch on to that.
Yeah, they're slow stepping. But I'm happy to be able to do what we do.
And
I am grateful at that. And even though we're moving in a slow pace to where I feel like we need to go, at least we're moving somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know?
We're here at least.
Yeah, 100%.
It's mostly Instagram that I'm active on.
Be in this
Dabgear
space,
00.
produce medicine for people and to bring people together. We don't have to hide as much or kind of be like, I don't smoke weed. You know, it's a little more
That's one thing I'm gonna start.
I'm happy.
I'm trying to tap in with the colleges too, like the CSU or the CU or the cannabis sector.
But cannabis
Out here.
education.
always want to show some love.
I'm not boys. They do everything from the brand.
Yeah, we got some socks here, some Generation New Breed socks. If you like anything you see, get it.
Run businesses and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, how to do it.
So I got you with the Miami Vice colors. I got you with the black and white,
Yeah, that's
the
what
drop
I'm
colors.
bored with
Everything
everything.
that matches the hat.
Continuing its growth.
Got some robo trays here for you. We got the.
Oh
Yeah, it's the. Shout out to Jen. She made it for me. It took us like 6 months. And my brother, we went back and forth, but it's a seed.
Developing it.
Yeah, to go back and forth and what we liked and what we didn't like. And I appreciate it a lot. It's a seed that goes into the tetrahedral, what's it called? Don't quote me. The THC symbol into the DNA strand, and then it's Generation New Breed or GOO, which is my brother, B, which is myself, G and B.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Facts. Hell yeah.
Here's some sticker, some biodegradable
appreciate it.
grinder made out of hemp. You can find all this at the website.
It's got them DBZ vibes.
Yeah, that's exactly. So that's
Logo.
exactly where I got that from. Like you know how House Sakami or House of G and B.
Yeah,
You know,
hell yeah.
so we're repping it hard, and this is the Surge Blaze drop, the person of interest.
Okay.
So that way you're all swagged out. It also matches the socks.
That's lit.
We greatly appreciate you. We greatly appreciate your time. We've known each other for a long time, and again, I'm happy to see what you're doing, where you're moving, and how you're moving the culture forward.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you as well. It's always been nice knowing you and whatnot, and I'm looking forward to everything we can do in the future. Cook up some collabs and whatnot. I gotta check out the farm and whatnot.
Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do. We got so much cooking right now. We got all the rooms going up. We got the outdoor going up. We got our greenhouses going up.
I think they're getting in touch with the single source, so they're probably going to be taking over them pretty soon, and we should probably talk about doing like a collaboration with them, doing like a run of some rosin or something.
Oh, I'm so down.
That'd be super fire.
I have, right now we have about 78 strains in our library, and out of those 78, I think 12 of them I kept due to their terps and for the rosin and the washing and all that.
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of new stuff that I created that we're about to drop, like the greasy fumes, which is the dirty fumes with greasy run, so it has blueberry notes with hints of funk.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's sweet funk.
yeah. And then we have the black fumes, which is black maple crossed with
Black maple's nice.
with the dirty fumes, and it has more of a Gorilla Glue, Hashi, OZK.
A gassy funk type.
Yeah, almost like Skittles, but not like Skittles. Like maybe like the candy fumes that we're about to drop, and then we're pheno hunting, home and some other stuff that we're gonna be exclusively having like just for the shop, you know.
Nice.
So and the people that we're gonna partner with. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap in for sure.
yeah, super
Try
excited.
some of the new ones.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna try some stuff after this. We can't do it here, but
Yeah. That'd be lit. Once they're able to, shit.
yeah, they have. I feel
gotta
like
change
they
up
need
the
to
rules.
change that. They need to have some type of lounge or.
At least let us
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
one.
You know what I mean? Like in Cali, when I went there, it was so surreal. To be able to walk somewhere, grab what you want, and then they'll be like, go upstairs. And then you go upstairs, and they have a lounge where you can consume or enjoy the flavors, and they have bongs.
That Planet 13 in Vegas is tight. They have like everything there too. You can go shop, you can go get some glass, you can go to the lounge, smoke out. It's all in the same building.
That's perfect. You know what I mean? You get to actually try. You can go back and be like, I want more of that. Or like, man, that wasn't too good. Let me try something else.
Colorado's got to catch on to that.
Yeah, they're slow stepping. But I'm happy to be able to do what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am grateful at that, and even though we're moving in a slow pace to where I feel like we need to go, at least we're moving somewhere.
Yeah.
You know?
We're here at least.
Yeah, 100%. Just to be able to be in the space, be able to produce medicine for people and to bring people together. You know, we don't have to hide as much or kind of be like, oh, I don't smoke weed. You know, it's a little more open. So I'm happy about
I'm trying to tap in with the colleges too, like the CSU or the CU Boulder and all them. They do the cannabis sector and whatnot.
Okay, but cannabis education, or is it like cannabis?
I'm not
consumption
100%
on
sure if they
campus?
do everything. It's education for sure, and it's like getting people into like how to get the badges and how to kind of run businesses and whatnot. You know, cannabis, I think.
Yeah, how to do it the legal way, licensing,
Yep.
applications.
Yeah, because that's what I really want to do is like kind of get people on board with everything and teach them more so it can keep continuing its growth.
Yeah, that's
Been a
awesome.
journey though.
Oh, I bet. What, any stories you love or care to share with our?
I'd have to think of a couple for next time.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Is there anything else you like to let them know about, or what you got going on in the future? What
Maybe
you
a little
looking
bit about
for?
Indico. They, if y'all are ever in Colorado Springs, tap in with Indico. They right here off of 2222 West Colorado Boulevard, and they got some pretty good cannabis. They play music to their plants and whatnot. They actually do a thing called audio terps pretty much every Friday, I think. Have some like DJs come by and spin some tunes to the plants and whatnot. It's a good vibe.
Oh, I love it. I would definitely say Indico is a brand that I stand behind. I love, like you're saying, the music for the plants. I always said, like, the vibrations.
The quality of standards, too. Like, they cure with the cedar and all that, so it's not, like, antimicrobial.
Oh, tell me more. What? Cedar? What? I didn't know about this.
Yeah, so they're growing stuff too, like just to kind of keep it like super clean and whatnot. You know what I mean? So it passes those tests that with flying colors. You know what I mean?
And cedar, it's like the containers that they're keeping it in, like a type of wood, or
I think like curing, it's just like the room and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you guys
I have
have
to tap in, so you do a little tour with them sometime soon too, because
they would love
talk
it.
some genetic talk and stuff.
Yeah, and they would love to see plants and what you guys got going on. You guys have a lot of genetics that I love seeing. That's one thing about me is seeing new flavors, new things for new people. Being able
Blueberry
to
Baccio is one good one.
Yeah, that sounds fire. That's
super tasty.
Baccio gelato with like DJ Short Blueberry, or what?
I believe something like that. I haven't seen the genetics on it yet, but I've gotten it recently from here, and I gotta try that Johnny Dang next.
Yeah, tell me about it. Well, what is your favorite flavors that you're grabbing right now?
Mostly the sweet ones. I tried the Dante's Inferno recently, and it's like got a nice sweet flavor to it.
Like a cherry. I think some phenos have like a cherry, chocolate.
Yeah, it's got that more sweet notes to it, and real frosty like too. So it's one that caught my eye right away, and I tried that. And the Blueberry Baccio after that too. I just kind of been stuck on that one more than anything. And the single source, I've been smoking a lot of the single source.
I love
turfs.
single
So
source.
bomb.
What is it? Wu-Tang Pies?
Yeah.
That they had.
Slap and Tickle.
Slap and Tickle, which I had
Crazy.
a Slap and Tickle from that I pheno hunted from.
Grape Guava. There's a couple good
Exotic
ones.
Mike. That's where I got my Slap and Tickle.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought a seed pack and I pheno hunted, and the one that it didn't do too well in production, so I had to get rid of it.
Low
But
key,
the cherry
that's
profiles was
one of the things I want to get into again is starting to grow. I grew just attempts a couple of times and whatnot, but I want to try and grow again just so I can get some plants for some hash, do my own hash pressing and stuff, and get into that.
for sure, 100%. I got you whatever you need. For sure. Is there a way that you like to grow, or a certain way style that you go to? In a tent, I know you're kind of limited.
Mostly, I want to try and do like organics and stuff, and do like my own compost type deal, and try and cook up and learn that
Are
process.
you gonna make living soil beds, or are you just gonna make like pots of living soil and
Probably
cook them
pots
like
and
that?
whatnot.
Okay.
I gotta find the space and whatnot too, because we got like space down in Pueblo and whatnot, but just trying to find the time to get that started.
Is there any strain that you ever grew that you wish you can grow again, or is there a strain
Bubba
that
Kush pre-98. That's
what?
fire.
Man, I brought that cup back from Cali and it died in transit, and I was so fucking
bomb.
pissed. I had some. I went out there, and I think it was Cam Exotics, and I was looking for I think it's Dr. Green Thumb to have it because Kenji was the original guy. So I went in there looking for it, and I couldn't find it, but Cam Exotics had pre-98 Bubba, and I think they might have been sold out. Who knows? And I had it from Cam Exotics, which I ended up bumping into some other growers at an event later that day for the San Diego Cup. They had like a cup or whatever. But that pre-98 is so
Yeah,
good.
that's one of my favorites from back then. Like the flavor alone, but the high off of it too.
The high is like for me, it gives me such a like calming high. Like I feel like stoned, but I can still function.
Yeah.
Damn, you just brought me back to memory.
Classics.
And then now, is there a strain that you've never maybe grown, but you would love to have in
I
your
attempted
garden?
it once. There's a Blue Magoo.
Blue Magoo, what is that?
It's a weird looking like strain. It was a CBD strain specifically.
Oh, it's probably like Afgoo.
Yeah,
and,
something.
And some shit.
It was back then when I was working at Buddy Boy Brands. They got bought out. It was Emerald City Organics before, and they got bought out by Buddy Boy Brands. But they had a Blue Magoo, and it was just a crazy blue smelling and looking plant. And I've seen the extract off of it too, and it was just like that straight CBD sap with sticky like shatter looking stuff. So I was on a CBD kick back then, and that was one strain I was like wanting to grow. I got a cut of it, took it home. I was growing it for a little bit, and we were in apartments, and fucking this car backed into our apartment building
So they had to come inside.
Yeah, cops came inside and stuff. Well, we weren't even there. It was a crazy thing because we went to go get some food. Like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, we were probably gone, and came back and there's cops everywhere, all up in our house and in our apartment.
Just keep driving. Yeah. We'll come back tomorrow morning.
I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go in and see what's up and whatnot. And they gave us the rundown, and then they said, well, at the end of it, they were like, well, we did notice something in the closet, and I was like, yeah, that's my plan. I got a medical card. I was trying to grow one and whatnot, and they weren't tripping about it or whatnot. So they were just like, you can't really do that. It's technically like the apartments are like federally or something or whatever. They had like a federal like thing or whatever. Since it was federally legal, they didn't really fly with it.
Yeah, federally illegal.
But yeah, so that was the way I kind of lost that one. I just had to toss that one out and whatnot. And I was doing hydroponic at that point too, so I was trying to test the waters on that. And actually, I really want to try and figure out how to do aquaponics eventually, but got to
like
learn all
water
the
culture,
do like the fish and all that different stuff, and get the nutrients and have like a self-feeding ecosystem type deal.
Okay, you might need an actual like greenhouse or something for that, you know?
Yeah.
Because then you farm the fish and you could eat the fish, and then their shit fertilizes the water that you use to feed
keep
the
that
plants.
little cycle going type deal.
Yeah,
I
like
want to just kind of experiment with
farming in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's more so what I've been kind of trying to get into again, is like growing and whatnot, even just fruits and vegetables and whatnot too. So get back into that and then do some hash pretty soon, hopefully.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'll let you know. I'll probably try and tap in with Single Source, like I said, and get a run from you. See if we could do like a little exclusive drop or something. Limited run.
Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that, and that's what we're looking to do is partner with like-minded people to push the culture and give the people the best medicine possible. I know a lot of places in the springs, everywhere is going wreck, and everybody's wreck. But for me, at the end of the day, this is medicine. And
not everybody cares about the plant the way that they should. So.
Yeah, 100%.
So we gotta step in.
There's a disconnect, or what's the word? The relationship that people are having with the plant, it's way different. Before, I felt like it was a medicine, and now it's just like an abusive thing. And how much THC does it have? And I feel like there's so
became mundane.
Missing. Yeah,
all these. It's just because like how tobacco and all the big things happen, like when the industries take over and make it a big deal, and they don't care about it the way that they need to, to make it worth it.
For sure, 100%. And I think a lot of people too are driven. They see dollar signs and they think, oh, we're gonna be rich, and I need the 5-pound strain that tests at 35 but doesn't do anything for none of our patients.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, extremely sad. So I love talking with people who are like-minded, partnering with people who are like-minded, and trying to push it in the direction I feel like it should be going. And we definitely need it because there's not that many of us left.
100%.
It's a very there's a scarcity of that type of mentality and people, in my opinion,
It's a dying breed.
Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. And Generation U breed. We're trying to be the next generation that brings back some of that good stuff from the past and introduce that new wave of stuff as well. Because there's also bad things in the past, and we got to get the best of the best.
That's where you learn from, though.
100%. 100%. Oh yeah. Well, it looks like we can wrap up today. Thank you guys for your time. It's always a pleasure. We'll get more into the the stories, the individual stories.
Yeah, we'll have to sit back down for another session, another setting where we can just smoke out and chill all the time.
Yeah, 100%. A little more creativity coming through, the flow. But it's a great pleasure to sit down with you. It's a great pleasure to be able to sit down here in Indigo.
Thanks for pulling up, my dude.
Thank you. And I can't wait to see all the the stuff that's coming into fruition and will be happening in the future. Be on the lookout. Again, where can they find you?
Dabgear on Instagram, DABGEAR00, and Daileygoodz with a Z.co. Tap in and reach out to us. We got a lot going on.
Yes, sir. And us, the Life Of podcast, Generation U breed.
got the next drop coming.
Hey.
Be on the lookout. Always a pleasure. Like, follow, subscribe, and stay baked with us.
Yup, stay lit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Thank you.
I'm really dog.